There's a message that's been whispered across generations. A message stronger than war, louder than fear, deeper than shame. It doesn't come from kings or politicians, not from celebrities or scholars. It began in a manger, on the edge of a forgotten town, with the cry of a child named Jesus. The world didn't know what had just happened. He wasn't born in a palace, though he was called a king. He didn't command armies, though he had all power. He came quietly, humbly, and yet, the moment he arrived, history changed forever. You see, we all carry questions, deep, quiet questions. Why am I here? Does my life matter? Can anyone really love me just as I am? What happens when I die? Religion tries to answer these questions, often with rules and rituals, but Jesus, he answered them with a life. He walked among the people. He didn't sit in temples waiting to be honored. He went to the broken, the messy, the ignored, the lepers, the prostitutes, the tax collectors, the people others avoided. He went straight to them, looked them in the eyes, and called them worthy, loved, seen. He didn't come to create a religion. He came to bring us back to God, not with fear, but with love, not with threats, but with open arms. He said things no one expected. Love your enemies. Forgive those who hurt you. Blessed are the poor in spirit. And maybe most shocking of all, God is like a father, a good father, one who runs toward you, not away from you. And the religious leaders, they hated it, because Jesus wasn't just teaching truth, he was the truth. And he exposed the games they were playing with people's souls. So they plotted, they lied, they dragged him before courts, they beat him, mocked him, crucified him, and he let them. Not because he was weak, but because his mission was love. Because the cross wasn't a defeat, it was the plan all along. On that cross, Jesus took the weight of all our sin, all our guilt, all our shame, and he said, "It is finished." 3 days later, the tomb was empty, not just as a miracle, but as a promise. A promise that death is not the end, that broken things can be made whole, that the worst day in history became the best day for humanity. That's the heart of Christianity, not a list of rules, not a system of earning your way to heaven, not a ladder you climb to get to God. It's a story, a rescue, a relationship, a God who came to us when we couldn't reach him, who paid the price when we couldn't afford it, who said, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Not, "Come to me once you have it all together." Not, "Come to me when your past is cleaned up." But come to me now, as you are, tired, hurting, doubting, confused. Come anyway. Because grace isn't for the deserving, it's for the desperate. It's not a reward, it's a gift. That's the message everyone longs to hear, even if they don't realize it. You are not a mistake. You are not too far gone. You are not beyond love. You are not alone. And if you've been burned by religion, if you've felt judged, pushed away, or silenced, know this: that wasn't Jesus. That wasn't his way. He doesn't reject the broken. He seeks them. He doesn't shame the sinner. He forgives them. He doesn't demand perfection. He offers his own. The invitation he gives, it's for everyone. The doubter, the skeptic, the religious and the rebellious, the lost and the looking. And that includes you. Not because you earned it, but because you're loved. So what do you do with a message like that? You listen. You receive. You respond. Because once you hear it, really hear it, you realize it's not just a story from 2,000 years ago. It's your story now. This isn't a fairy tale. This is a love letter written in blood and sealed with an empty grave. And it says this: you matter. You're loved. You are not alone. Come home.